Hey everybody, it is Matty here with Altcoin Buzz with you on this Tuesday. Today we're going to be discussing tweets concerning the Yoroi wallet, and related to that we are talking about Cardano and its roadmap with this September 13th, 2019 status update. Lots going on as usual in the world of Cardano. On altcoinbuzz.io we're highlighting trouble with the Binance Bitcoin Futures platform, which was attacked recently. Pretty much everything is attacked these days, unfortunately. On CoinSpeaker, the blockchain effect on the real estate industry, which is a very real application that I think is garnering more and more attention, and rightfully so. Here on bitcoingarden.org, tokenization is one of the best use cases of blockchain technology. And finally, on altcoinbuzz.io, again, we're taking a look at XTZ with Altcoin Buzz report number 1. Let's begin before all that with a snapshot look at the market. We're down ever so slightly, 0.24%, 266 billion total market cap. Bitcoin dominance slipping a little bit, 68.7%, but Bitcoin itself is more or less flat, marginally up 0.3% at $10,193 at the time of this recording. Some nice gains, as you can see, by EOS, Litecoin over the past week, XRP up 3.7% over the last week, and Ethereum at just shy of $200, $199.20, up 10% over the last week. Not too bad. At Nico Aqueros on Twitter said the following: progress for staking in Yoroi wallet is looking good. Have a quick peek of the work in progress. That from the 13th of September. If you're not familiar with Yoroi wallet, you can follow them at Yoroi wallet. It is a light client wallet for Cardano that is simple, fast, and secure, your gateway to a financial world. And that's a perfect segue into our next point here on CardanoRoadmap.com. We're looking at this status update, also from the 13th of September, with all kinds of updates related to the development, including Daedalus. So we'll begin with that. As far as the wallet goes, this week the team continued working on the version 2 API integration, which will enable the transaction to Shelley features. There are a few V2 API endpoints that are still not ready to be integrated, but all of the available endpoints were integrated this week, and the code is in the final review and testing phase. The team has also finished implementing modifications to the automated test suite so that it can run against the V2 API. In the scope of regular maintenance tasks, the team continued working on reorganizing user interface components in Storybook to better match the structure of the Daedalus UI. You can also read about updates to the app platform, to Cardano Explorer. What I appreciate about projects like Cardano, similar ones that are in the same ballpark, is not necessarily so much the nature of the updates specifically, but their willingness to be transparent and provide those updates, whatever they may be, on a weekly basis. I think that's really commendable, and it's a big differentiator in this space, at least in my opinion. You can also read about the wallet backend. You can read about networking. Developer ops is a short one. There is no update this week, so nice and clear and honest, at least. Cardano decentralization, Goguen, and other announcements, including the fact that IOHK is currently looking for talented people to work with them. Please see the IOHK career page for more details. Once you link to the IOHK.io page, this is what it looks like. Simply click on careers, and hey, maybe if you're a developer in this space, an engineer, a programmer, what have you, maybe you have some other skills to offer, you can check out all of these exciting careers that IOHK is inviting people to apply for. So a member of the Altcoin Buzz Army may as well be the one or the ones that fill these roles. Best of luck if that's what you choose to do. Here now on altcoinbuzz.io, trouble. Binance Bitcoin Futures platform has been attacked. Article by Deepika. So the futures platform was attacked by a small futures exchange at 3 a.m. UTC the other day. While none was liquidated, CZ Changpeng Zhao, the CEO of Binance, claims the attacker lost a hefty amount. Ridiculing the event, CZ tweeted that the attack came from a well-known trading account and it was their second attempt. Here's what he tweeted specifically. A market maker from a smaller futures exchange tried to attack Binance Futures platform. No one was liquidated, as we use the index price, not futures prices, for liquidations, our innovation. Only the attacker lost a bunch of money, and that was that. So very calmly summarizing the situation in a show of force, I would say. But not so fast. CZ is in soup for another reason too, because he made the following statement as I just read, quote, "As we use the index price, not futures prices for liquidations," which is our Binance's innovation. His tweet received a serious community bashing for the claims of using index price for liquidation as Binance's innovation. Undoubtedly, the community is aware that it is by now a trading standard against price volatility. The community claimed it was BitMEX that introduced the concept to the industry first. I don't know, personally, that sounds a little bit like the outrage mob to me and splitting hairs, but there are some people we just wanted to highlight that do take issue with CZ's view of things. So there you have it. Make up your minds and create your own decisions. Let us know your thoughts about it in the comments below. In other news here on coinspeaker.com, the blockchain effect on the real estate industry. And spoiler alert, it is a large effect. So in a nutshell, this is how blockchain can change the way investors buy into real estate value and allow for the proliferation of real estate investments. And it's that easy, or I should say hypothetically, it's suggested to be that easy because, for example, anything that can be transacted digitally allows for easy conversion into blockchain solutions. Tokenizing the world. One such area for disruption is anything that can be tokenized. When an asset can be converted into tokens, those tokens then offer a veritable stock market solution for transferring that asset to a larger owner base. I took a class not that long ago, but a few months ago in blockchain fundamentals. And the example was given that in a traditional ownership structure, maybe you want to invest in a rideshare service, right? Maybe there's an automated rideshare vehicle that's on the road. It's robotic, it's electronic or whatever. And you can buy one car in one city. Let's say you live in, I don't know, Seattle. So there you have it. You bought one of the cars in the Seattle fleet of the rideshare vehicle. However, with tokenization, you can own 1/100th of every car that is driving in that fleet in Seattle. Or for the same amount, you can split it up further. You can own 1/500th of every vehicle in the 500 largest cities on earth where that car, where that service is being offered. So you can kind of hedge your bets, so to speak, a little bit. Maybe some cities are going to be more profitable than others. Maybe there are some advantages. In general, that is a major advantage, just diversifying your investment. But that is a pure example of what could happen with a tokenization model. And another such example is found in the world of real estate. A house is, of course, a real asset that can be transferred physically only. However, the occupancy of a house or a rental property is based on time, and this is what allows for tokenization. So for example, the potential for tokenization of a rental property's use. Because the property is simply being rented, the time of rent can be distributed via a tokenization system, allowing the landlord to sell shares of rental income. While the landlord would retain the title of the property, the income from the property could be distributed over a wide investor base, and such a system would allow for a B2B platform encouraging investors to participate in the profitability of a particular asset. The hiccup right now, of course, is the technological know-how of creating a system, especially one that is bespoke from one residence or structure, what have you, to the other. However, with platforms like CPI Tech, this process of tokenization and the technology that makes it possible is already in place. These systems allow for a new disrupting technological change in the marketplace. With tokenization abilities, landlords and businesses can change the way investors buy into real estate value and allow for the proliferation of real estate investments. I think this is one industry that is absolutely primed to take advantage of blockchain technology. There is a lot behind the scenes that I'm hearing about, especially in Canada, where I am when it comes to real estate meeting tokenization, the crossroads of those two. Big things ahead, I'm certain. Similarly, this article outlines the advantages of tokenization on bitgarden.org.org. Tokenization is one of the best use cases of blockchain technology. And if you're interested in a deeper dive into the world of tokenization, check out this piece. We'll link to it in the description below. But one quote worth highlighting here, according to CEO Maximilian Schmidt, tokenization is one of the best use cases of blockchain technology, matching real-world securities and assets like real estate or precious metals with tokens on the Ethereum blockchain will revolutionize how people buy and sell securities and assets Removing the middleman will result in a dramatic decrease in commissions and increase the liquidity in such securities. We're now looking at this report, XTZ Altcoin Buzz Report number 1 by Robert. Could Tezos kill Ethereum? This report contains Tezos-related information related to updates, releases, partnerships, price factors, and upcoming or past events, and link to technical analysis and more in-depth articles will be added if that's the case. If you've not heard about Tezos, it's pretty similar to Ethereum, but better in Rob's opinion. It's a delegated proof of stake blockchain that uses self-amendment to upgrade the protocol, meaning it can upgrade itself without having to fork in 2 separate blockchains. It offers a platform to create smart contracts and build decentralized applications. It's good to know that the platform cannot be censored or taken down by third parties. So, could it be considered the Ethereum killer? Well, it can do everything better, but Ethereum has incoming updates as well. Ethereum is older and more established within the space. Oh well, as we know, it's not always the superior technology that wins out. It's often those projects with first mover advantages. That counts for a lot. The Tezos Foundation is made of 6 great people with a lot of experience in computer science and business, and Robert thinks it has everything it needs to succeed in the space. Here are some major upcoming events that are happening really all over the place. In Boston, in Israel, in Silicon Valley, in LA, in the UK, and the Global Summit is happening on September 29th. So all of these things happening during the month of September. It's an exciting time, it seems. Regarding price, none of this is financial advice, but Robert feels that XTZ will not drop past 83 cents. Another factor to consider is what Bitcoin does. Of course, any updates regarding the price will be posted in this section. Let us know if you guys are fans of Tezos, of XTZ as Robert is. On my end, I've never really heard about it being described as the Ethereum killer, but there are some arguments to be made about its superiority, no doubt about it. So let us know your thoughts on the issue in the comments below, and all the Tezos fanboys can identify themselves accordingly. It is a good project, we'll give you that. So with that, everybody, do be sure you are following us on all the regular social media channels. Hey, be sure to sign up for our newsletter, of course, and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell to receive notifications if you enjoyed this video. Best of luck if you choose to invest on this Tuesday, and we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.